Nice! That was all smooth. 안녕하세요 여러분, 제 이름은 AJ요. My name is AJ and welcome back to another episode of Shadow Spinner Reacts, where we are watching the last episode of Marry My Husband, which better not disappoint me. I have been happy through 90% of this drama, 92% of this drama. I had one episode that I was not happy with, but mostly happy through most of this drama. I need it to end well. We've got some comeuppance still for Sumin and for Yura that has to be handled. I have to find out whether the parents are still alive. Maybe they've already had their comeuppance. It was very unclear. I'm not gonna get too much. Y'all saw the previous episode. We're not gonna do any, predictions or anything here. All I want is for my 3 ships to sail, and once those 3 ships sail, and we've gotten rid of Yura and Sumin, all will be well in the world. That's all we really want at this point. 3, 2, 1, play. This place sucks whenever I come. How often have you come there and gotten out of whatever mess you've gotten into? I love how she's greeting him like he's a potential business partner. Why are you saying goodbye to her like that? She is not like an emissary that came to your police station and needs to be sent off properly. He doesn't. You're too smart to pull off being stupid. Why is everybody always sending people to Africa? Why always Africa? And also, it's a whole continent. Can you at least be more specific there? Are you finally realizing she's not just spiteful and ambitious, she actually cray-cray and dangerous? The fact that she doesn't... You pretended to... What did I do wrong? I only murdered a couple of people and tried to hit somebody with a truck and beat people up and bribed a couple prosecutors. What did I do wrong? Yep. Knew it! Called it! They still alive. I love Mr. Lee's still like, no, you're not allowed to be near dangerous things. And they're sitting there like, why? We're not covering for her anymore. She's already tried to kill us once. Okay, cool. We send some people to jail. We send some people, and I want her to have a nice tiny self. Your surgery went well. Nobody died of cancer in previous iteration. Your surgery went well. You will be fine. And you will have frequent checkups to make sure you have no relapses. That's not how medicine works, I don't think, but that is how fate works, and we've already seen that, so... Where's Haeun? No, seriously, where is Haeun? Haeun has, been missing for a while now. Where is Haeun? She should be here, too. That's her friend, too. Where... Now I'm, genuinely concerned for the actors. Did something happen to the actors during filming? Yes, that is very important. There are some times, and I really hate to say this, where it might be better for the child to not have contact with that particular parent. It's rare, but there are occasions where a child is better off. I know the decision seems spiteful, but it's not really. He literally let his daughter starve for half of the day because he couldn't be bothered with her. Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, we've got Eunho back again. Does that mean that Haeun is... Yes, okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I was missing Haeun because she's the bright, bubbly center of every episode for me, and so I was feeling deprived. What kind of sneaky-in is this? He has no idea how to flirt. Okay, so he's remembering details about her, and she's like, why are you remembering? Why are you noticing?
왜 귀를 만지면 안 돼요?
Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Because yeah, okay, yes. Would you like to come over and I'll cook you some food? She's very straightforward. I love that. Okay, we didn't get to see him react. Did he just sit there completely frozen like a deer in the headlights? Come on. I want more of the side couple.
이거 봐.
Oh, that was cute. No, but she can handle things that aren't easy. The only thing missing from this family scene is Eunho, but obviously they have to wait a little bit before they can add him into the family, but yes. Okay, please don't delay me from eating any further. I haven't eaten for an episode and a half. Are you planning on burning a place to the ground? Oh, we've got all of our couples here! love it. This scene makes me happy. I'm just very happy.
실장님이 여기 계시다는 것도 너무
No, it's not strange. He's there for you.
말해두지만 양주랑 과장님 때문에 여기
Oh, lies, 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 lies.
얘기한 건
Mr. Lee, you have approximately 49 minutes to fix what you just said, sir. I expect you to at least ask her out on a date by the end of the episode.
저도 오너 일가이긴 합니다만 그리고 이 실장님은 UNK가 아니라 UNK 할아버지가 참석을 요구해도 자기가 싫으면 절대 이런
He's like, shut up, you are blowing my cover, and I will not have my cool, aloof appearance anymore if you blow my cover, Haeyeon. Mr. Lee has gotten much more adorable over the courses of these last several episodes.
그럼 그럴까요?
But I'm still gonna go back to the but nobody should let Eunho drive them anywhere. I remember how he drives. Don't get in a car with that man. The sibling energy is real.
은호 씨가 휴이연을 왜?
What? I love how that's the direction it went. It wasn't why would my sister be with him? It was like, why does he like my sister? That is a serious storm out there. Alright, we gotta let Simin have her one last hurrah before she gets completely toasted. That looked not pleasant. That looked decidedly unpleasant. Your spider senses need to tingle a little bit more. Come on, spider senses. Keep calm. Do not let her know you're awake yet. Oh. Sumin is so calm about this.
왜 이렇게 넌 너만 생각하니?
I love how Sumin has no right to ever have the words "you only think about yourself" come out of her mouth towards anybody else.
사람들이 다 되게 불쌍하게 생각해.
That's always your play, is to try to get people to take pity on you. Nice! That was all smooth. That was a smooth, right pressure, right force. That would have messed up her wrist, though. She's probably gonna have bruises and maybe even a slice on it from those zip ties. But that was all very smooth motion. If I had more time, I would just break down, dissect that very, very wonderful. It was such a short bit of combat, but it was so nice. I'm actually surprised that he let this.
위험할 걸 알고도 그냥 두는
When I said I let you do everything you wanted, I didn't mean set yourself up as bait for a murder.
신호를 샀다는 건 거예요.
I'm the target, I must be the bait. He's like, I'm gonna give you a little bit more combat training between now and this. That was such a beautifully orchestrated move, though. Like, oh my gosh. It must have been really hard for him to sit still through watching her get tased. Ow! I was kind of just kidding about the additional training, but it is making me happy to see that they're training for this. Yeah. Gotta know how to get the right pressure on it because it has to be incredibly taut. If it isn't taut, it won't snap. I kind of wanted to see his reaction to watching her get tased because, like, I imagine that this whole operation almost went sideways when that happened. Yeah, she set it up. She forced me to try to murder her. Like, I love that that's her logic. Is like, I wouldn't have almost killed her if she hadn't made me need to almost kill her by not doing exactly what I wanted at all times. Like, that's the type of absolutely baffling logic. Also, you should take her to the hospital. She has been tased, and that taser was, like, actually alarmingly close to her heart. Now all that's left is to have a beautiful future together. It's so cute. It's so cute. Why is she walking out of the police station again? Car crash! Car crash! It'll save everybody a lot of time, a lot of money. It'll save the court all kinds of expenses to just not have to deal with you anymore. It'll just make everybody's life so much easier and nobody will miss you because you haven't done anything good to anybody.
사라졌어요.
The heart is gone. That means that as of this moment on, your future is your own. The cat is just rolling around in the cherry petals. Okay, I was like, why are we in court? We're finalizing the divorce. I like that. Oh, that was such a good smile. Oh.
쏠게요.
That does not look like a high-end restaurant. That looks like a comfortable restaurant. Like the kind that you would go to over and over and over again as a
분에
regular.
넘치는 유리.
Haeyeon, I missed you so much. I don't want this show to be over because Haeyeon's good. When this show disappears, Haeyeon will disappear with it.
우리가 지금 당장 아이를 갖자는 게 아니라.
You need to propose. Your last proposal does not count.
이쁜 이름. 또 좋은 이름.
I love how he's just like assuming the progression of this. You have yet to propose because the last proposal you gave her was on behalf of Minwon. There we go. There we go. That's. I mean, I would not mind a job where my entire job was basically to taste food. I'm just saying, I'd be good at that job. I'd be good at it. Be like, oh no, there's more food in front of me that I have to taste. Whatever shall I do? No, I'd be like, nope, my job has ended. I was here to taste the food and tell you what to eat with the food. That is the extent of my job. You can't actually be drinking at work.
지금 근무 중 아닙니까?
Thank you. No, it wasn't just me.
미안하다고.
Thank you.
있었어요.
Character
네,
growth.
더 좋은
I was not expecting any character growth from this character. That was a nice touch. It only took the person he was in love with, you know, committing murder and stuff for that to happen, but you know.
돼지국밥 먹을지 모르네.
I love how he's returning her words to her. That looks delicious. I want that. I want that right now.
그분들 서울에 분점 내셨거든. 우리 집에서 딱 5분.
I might have paid them to open a branch in Seoul. Okay, look, flowers are nice.
다음에는
Jewelry is, you know, I mean, but a man that takes care of your food tastes.
천천히 많이 먹어요.
He's like, I know you like this restaurant. I'm gonna make sure you always have this food that you like available. That is,
지혁 씨.
that's the best.
이번 주말에 뭐예요?
아버님이 심사숙고해서 고른 최고의 용돈인데.
Yeah, your dad gave you the best allowance. He is correct about that. This is fairly nice allowance here. Is she gonna propose to him? Because he's kind of taken a very long time to propose. You can't just walk away like that. You can't just leave her like that.
그렇게 그냥 막 가버려.
Yeah, no, really, you can't. I know. He's like, I was supposed to propose to you. Yeah, I get that. But you can't just walk.
청혼은 아니지.
He's like, I'm supposed to propose to you. But seriously, you could have been nicer about that, because you just left her there after that. But at least, you know, he knows what her answer is. She had like a full tiara. I've never had an excuse to wear a tiara like that. But that's so pretty. Petition for more events in life where people have excuses to wear tiaras. For like people with not excessive amounts of ink. For just normal people to have excuses to wear tiaras. That's gorgeous. Look at her walking in like a goddess. I mean, I get why they're doing this, but part of me almost wishes they were doing a more traditional Korean wedding, because I think they both would look stunning in that attire. Like, Park Minyoung would probably look absolutely beyond stunning in a wedding hanbok. That. Oh, did you notice that the entire time they're walking down the aisle, Eunho was looking at Haeyeon?
다른 길이 있다고 믿습니다.
I like this. I like this, them using their second chance at life to try to make things better for everybody else too. There's a Doctor Who episode, I think it's called Turn Left, that's literally about how vastly different a person's life can become if they make a single choice at one juncture. Oh, welcome to my current... Yes, correct, they really do not sleep. Oh, that's a tiny baby! They had twins! Oh, that's a little baby, that's a little tyke! I'm actually kind of surprised that they got babies to act that are that young. Oh, they said that this is a very important anniversary. So is this the one where she died then? Because he didn't die on the same day. It's so good. It's so good. It's almost everything that I wanted. I don't know why Eunho wasn't in the house with Haeyeon and the little ones. But that's all that was missing from that scene was Eunho being in that house with them. I know! The petal fell off the painting! That petal was placed there very specifically by the artist. I would have liked to see Minyoung and Mr. Lee 5 years down the line. I would have liked to see Eunho and Haeyeon 5 years down the line, like, confirmed. That would have been a nice cherry on the top. No pun intended with the cherry blossoms here, but... The paintings are falling apart! We must do something about this! This is absolutely, like... This is... Whoever designed this shot, this is a gorgeous shot. This will forever be solidified as one of my favorite K-dramas ever. This was, like, yes, there was one episode in the middle where there was just kind of, like, it's just a little discombobulated, but we regrouped and picked back up. This was phenomenally well executed. Park Minyoung is, like, she's always going to be one of my favorites. Always. I'm gonna back up a little bit because I'm gonna catch the name of the actress that plays Haeyeon. I'm gonna be on the lookout for more of her work because she was amazing. I would love to see her as the lead in future dramas. I need to see more of her work. She's phenomenal. She stole every scene she was in. And when you're in scenes with Park Min-young, that's not easy to do. It's not easy to steal a scene when you're in a scene with Park Min-young. And Park Min-young is, like, goddess level. She really is. Boa did a wonderful, wonderful job as well. I despised her character. But Boa is so talented, and I'm really, really sad that there was... this is just only showcased such a tiny amount of she was only in such a small amount of it. I am surprised at how well she played, like, an absolutely crazy flipping villain. I haven't actually seen her act very often. I'm so used to thinking of her as a singer, but it's just so well executed almost from start to finish. Like, as I said, minor hiccup, but almost from start to finish. Gloriously well executed. They did manage to get all of the ships mostly sailing. I just, like if you're gonna give me a 5-year in the future thing, I want to see just a snippet. I would love to have seen, as I said, Eunho in the house with Haeyeon. I'm going to assume that the baby that Haeyeon is holding is Haeyeon and Eunho's baby. That's my headcanon. But I would have loved to see just, like, even if it's only for 5 seconds, a glimpse of Mr. Lee sitting on the couch next to Ms. Yang with the daughter would be, like, 5 years older. So I would love to see just an extra 10 seconds that showed me that. That's, like, the only tiny thing that I was missing. But I'm happy with... I'm happy. This is definitely towards the top. At some point, I'm gonna have to sit down and I'm gonna go through all of the dramas that I've watched. I'm gonna sort them according to genre, and I'm gonna be like, okay, here's what I think... Here's, of the ones that I've watched, here's what I think about all these dramas in all these different genres. Whoops, I almost, like, knocked my phone off over here. And what level they are. But that's going to be it for this. Oh, so happy. I am so happy. This is good. I have heard that there's another one called, I think it's Lovely Runner or something like that. And you can post in the comments below, let me know if you think that's one that I should put on my list of potential things to react to in the future. But I've heard people say that, or I've seen in polls that are online, that people vote for that more than they vote for this. And they voted for the male lead in that as better than the male lead in this. And I think that anybody who's done that hasn't seen this. But also, I haven't seen Lovely Runner. So if for anybody who's seen both... Can that one actually hold a candle to this? Like, let me know if that's one I should be reacting to. The one that I am reacting to next is Parasite. We're completely swapping genres now. Look, I put a poll up on my Patreon. That's what was selected. That's what we're coming to next. But if there's anything else I should be putting on polls in the future, please comment below. And I'll put them on my polls, and then we'll see what the Patreon audience says. As always, like, if you want to get these up to 3 weeks early, you can go on Patreon. I try to get them as early as possible with up to a 3-week lead. And then also, if you want to be able to vote in the polls, you can be on there. Or if you want to see the full uncut reactions, you just sync it up to your own copy. That's also over on the Patreon. Or you can always just hang out with me here on YouTube, whatever makes you happy. But thank you for sticking with me through this drama. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. This is, as far as I'm concerned, this is a top tier drama. This is a top tier drama. I kind of expected that just because Park Minyoung was in it, and that always bumps it to the top. But this was so well executed. I'm so happy. But thank you all for enjoying this with me. Love y'all, and we'll be back next week with a completely different show. All right, bye-bye. 안녕.